welcome. How is everyone doing today? How's life and stuff? Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay. So, hi Sheikah. Hi. We're playing a little bit of distance because that's what we do here. That's a big part of the Orbit Crush live stream. So we're here to play some distance. And yeah, I don't really have anything planned. I'm just gonna go for like 2 hours and see what happens. I'm gonna go to some stages that I'm sure I've played a million times and forget what they are like. Hello, Max. Hey, Kagari. I'm okay. Working my way through work. Hope you're having a good day. Well, hope work's not going so bad for you. And hey, Fustra, welcome. Welcome in, everyone. You have spoken. The Fustra has spoken. I'm here to forget what all these stages are like again. Yeah, absolutely no memory of this. Wow. It's very cool, though. Very, very cool. How's you? Yeah. Yeah, just wanting to play some video games and zone out a little bit, you know? It's always a fresh experience for me, Max. You know, I don't... There's very few stages that I have, like, distinct memories of. There's a handful, and then every now and then, like, when I hop onto a stage, I get sort of hit with, like, a flood of, like, oh, this! But not usually. Okay. So that's exactly what I did in previous runs, it looks like. There's not a whole lot of time-saving options here from the looks of it. You know, from first to last on this list is not a huge depth, you know. Making me think I should suggest playing Rolling Realm. What's Rolling Realm? Can you give me your sales pitch? Give me your sales pitch on this, Max. What's Rolling Realm? I feel like if I had my brightness turned up just a little bit and my glasses wiped off too. I didn't realize how dusty they were until I was streaming. But I feel like if I could see just a little bit better in those tunnels, maybe there's like a better route. That didn't help because I don't have a glasses wipe on my desk. I just have my shirt to work with for right now. But if I could see a little bit better in that hall, that would be great. So I'm just going to bump the brightness up a bit. A workshop map that I have played before and clearly need a refresher. Oh no. I don't even remember playing any workshop maps. Oh wait, there is weird stuff in this world. Is there a skip? I'm not sure if there is. Like, I already have a better time than Tom. I've already beat the Tom time. So I don't really know how much this matters to me. But I just want to see if there's any way. See that? You can't really cut the corner much. I'm remembering that one stunt course or challenge course or whatever I played with all the dots. Do you remember the dots? Max? Or was the dots a fever dream that only I experienced? Oh, it's probably faster to go to the right there. Too many dots. Yeah, that. I think there was just enough dots, personally. I'm of the mindset that that was the correct amount of dots. Yeah, I think going right is probably the way to go on this stage. There was an original that was just called Dots. See, I didn't even know that. And my assumption is there's maybe not enough dots in that version of the stage. You know what I mean? Like, too many dots really did make me contemplate the deeper meaning of just existence on Earth. And what we as a human race are trying to accomplish. I think my whole mindset on life, really the turning point, was when I played Too Many Dots. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. We're going to see if my theory is correct, and that in that third tunnel, there is a path to the right. You can follow Mr. Light Particle guy over to the left, or you can go around the pillar the shorter way. Theoretically, the Light Particle guy will still be faster than me, so I should still be able to see where the portal is in time. But if I go this way... Oh, no. Oh, you know what that is, Cass? There. It's because I was shooting in log earlier for some camera tests. And, yeah. So, options. Yeah, that'll help. Also, hello, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I don't know that there's anything that way, actually. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. Yeah, there's a whole crew here today. I'm not convinced that I was correct. I thought for sure it seemed like there was a path. I was wrong. Yeah. There's definitely a wall there. Okay, bummer. Alright. Well, I guess I can turn the brightness back down. Don't need that anymore. I can leave it there for this moment. It is still a dark stage. Okay. I'll just try to cut those corners as much as I can, and if not, I think I just maybe am not equipped to do this stage fastly. Last I checked, I was actually like 290th on this game now. When I had been at number 300 for so long. So I need 10 more people to pass me because that satisfying 300 was so nice. I don't like that I've moved up in the world. It's too bad. This feels like one of those stages, though, where it's just like those You know what? I'll restart it one more time. It feels like, because there's that one stage where it's basically just like a straight run, and there's a few jumps, and really, like, it's almost impossible to get into that top 1,000 because it's just like the closest, just the most slight sliver of a difference between each person's attempts, and everyone's pretty well the same. So even if you're like a second off from the guy that's in first, you're not even in the top 1,000. It's nuts. I don't remember what that stage is called. I can kind of visualize it. Kind of. But this feels like another one of those situations where it really is just like, well, you just got to really do these jumps perfect. And I'm not doing that. That sounds about right, Max. That name sounds familiar. I can double check the thumbnail for Shallow after this run to see if that looks familiar. Like what I'm remembering. Yeah, not enough. No, improved my time. Oh, that actually was improving by that slight sliver. See, this is what I'm talking about. I moved up 2,297 spots on the leaderboard by barely being any better than I had been prior. Like, that's nuts. I still didn't diamond. But good enough. Good enough. I'm in the conversation. That's where I want to be. Okay. Where is Shallow? It's probably in the easy stages, actually. I remember it being relatively easy. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is the stage I'm thinking of. And you see how I'm still just gold there. Because I can't get quite that perfection run. It's Orbit. Thanks, Lotus, for that huge it's. I hope you're having a good one, Lotus. Oops, already goofed this, but you know what? Educational run. Oops. Educational run. It's one of them education runs. How you doing today, Lotus? And if anyone else was not already asked how they're doing today, how are you guys doing today? Sari's got the virtual hugs going. Distraction from cleaning. Oh no. Am I actually evil? I'm distracting people from things they need to do? Am I the evil one? All I set out to do was cause happiness. Have I caused destruction? I'm gonna need to take some time to really wrestle with this. I'm not sure if I want that responsibility, Cass. So, the Christmas stage is nice. It's fun. You needed a headache. You had a headache? Not you needed one. You needed a break. Then, okay, you know what? I've circled back around to being the hero of this story. Thank you. Okay. Virtual Rift Diamond time is 120 flat. Why did you have to say that, man? Max, you knew exactly what you were doing by telling me that information. You knew exactly what you were doing. because now it sounds attainable. And the worst thing you can do to a distance player is convince them that they are good enough to attain something. Whoa, it's Tribo! Guys, are you all scared? Did you all get jump scared? Tribo's here. Heck yeah. That's when the party starts, is when Tribo shows up. Now, see, now you're laying on a bit thick, Max. You'd already convinced me to go back. But now you're making it feel like there's pressure. And I don't know if I can deal with pressure. Those beams that go along for the whole course, those are just aesthetic, hey? Are those like the wind gusty tubes? No. No. That was my best time here. Still not diamond, still not leaderboard. There's this is another one with not a lot of room for improvement, actually. I just gotta know. I just gotta know if those are wind tubes. So when I get up here, yeah, those are just aesthetic. Okay. I gotta figure out my speed boosts here though, because you want to hit those jumpy pads. You want to hit those jumpy pads, so you kind of need to stay on course. But yes, I always get a vote of confidence from you guys, Cass. Like, everyone's always like, oh, Orbit can do that, easy. But, like, there's a difference between me actually being able to, like, you guys feeling like I can do something, and then the motor functions of my thumbs, like, actually managing to do the thing are very, very different. So, I don't 100% know that just you guys thinking I can do something is enough. I think those were improvements. I feel good about those moves. Those are WarioWare smooth moves right there. You know? I feel like those were definite improvements. I don't know if it was enough. And, you know, saying that kind of stuff out loud, like, oh, I definitely improved there, is a recipe for disaster, because that's when you start to make little mistakes. That's when you psych yourself out of like, oh, I kind of have to finish this run. Like that. That was really bad. I panicked. Which only happens once I've convinced myself I'm doing well. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, lost it. Wasn't even my best time. That was just bad. These bad boys, Tribo? Why is that? I have all that practice from Garfield Kart. I completely forgot that I have all that practice from Garfield Kart. Okay, hands up in chat. Who's hyped for Garfield Kart 2? I know I am. I know I am. You know that's going to be new streams. You know that there's going to be streams of that. Going to be so many streams. Hype? I don't have a hype command. That's not a thing I have. Okay, where was that stupid virtual rift? What is it that I can do? What is it that I can do? Because I want to read Tom's chat message too. I'll be on in a bit to watch. Still just wanted to say hi and have a good stream. Oh, isn't he a sweetheart? And then we'll bully him later, which is too bad, but so much hype. Second best new kart racer on the market. What's better than Garfield Kart 2? That jump scared me so bad I crashed my car. Also, hi NB. Ooh, man, I keep getting jump scared by y'all. Whoops. Okay. I just got on the leaderboard for this stage like 5 minutes ago, and now I can't even complete the first jump, which is nice. Okay. We're focused. I have to shave like a whole nother 0.6 seconds off of what I thought was a pretty good run, which I'm already performing worse than. It must be in these sections where I've got to do it. The Carters 2. Did I just lose internet connection? Why does it say connecting? Are you guys still able to see me? Is everything good? My internet's freaked me out. And hi, Ninja Girl. And everyone's showing up for distance today. Just the whole party's here. Unfortunately, the stream's still on, Max. See, now that upset me so much I crashed. That was so hurtful to my feelings or whatever. Humans have those, hey? Feelings? I mean, I'm a human. Okay. So... Whoops. I was like, can I grip to this ramp so that I don't actually like really take the turn? There's too much positive energy. That's fair, actually. My community tends to be super nice. And Max, I'm glad you're here to sort of balance that out. Oh, actually, NB's also on your side. NB's agreeing with the whole let's not be nice. And after Tom's act of kindness. Unbelievable. I expect worse out of you guys. Come on, Tom. I just played this stage. I think I'm getting it too in my head about the fact that in order to diamond it, I have to get that 0.6 seconds. I'm just going to start trying stuff because we can't fly on this stage. There's no flight. But there is grip flight. That was not faster. That was simply not faster. Being nice takes too much energy? Wow. Wow. That's the kind of attitude we need more of in the world. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Just gotta perfect this, I guess. There's no way. There's no way that just running the track normally, people have me beat by like 4 seconds. There's got to be something I'm not doing. That top brass, the upper echelon, the 1 minute 17 seconders of this world are doing. Or never mind? No. See, that end section just takes so long. I did shave another 0.07 seconds off, which is enough to move me up 144 places. Uh, yeah, everyone's being super fun. It's a good vibe. Man, I'm tied with so many people, including a friendly dragon, which is just super nice. Still not enough to diamond it. It's the old tradition of stealing. Who wants me to steal from them, Max or Tribo? Who wants the first theft? Who wants the first theft? Because both of you guys are fast enough to justify the theft, the thievery. Yeah, you have diamond here, Tribo. That's why I'm saying if you didn't have that diamond, then I would be not interested in your run. I'm stealing one of your replays. I don't know. I don't care who. You're both fast enough. I just want to know if one of you is doing something I'm not doing, other than just being better than me at the game, which is a distinct possibility. Why not both? Okay, select... Oh, not select all. Select you, you, and you. View replays. Okay. I will watch you guys from my Wait, I don't know how to switch cart. No, this is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay. Well, I'm watching Max. I don't know how to switch to the other cars. Oh, I did this again. I did this again. Okay. Oh, here's Tribo. Yeah, see, I can't justify that. Is that really all it is? Hold on. We're skipping back. We're skipping back. I'll be able to see pretty much the whole deal from Tribo's perspective. Okay, yeah, he could have done... Tribo, you could have done that corner a little bit... a little bit better. And, okay. Yeah, that's smooth. The going underneath thing. Does that one really matter, though? That second one? I'm not fully convinced that second one is necessary. But yeah, they've already, like, way surpassed me, so it's... Oh, I do that too, Tribo. Sometimes I look at my record runs and I'm like, no, wait, why did I do that? I'm not 100% sure I needed to do that. So it is worth it to skip those roads. You just have to be very particular about how you skip those roads. Because I'm not in the picture anymore here. Okay. That tells me all I need to know. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to... Hey, Charlie. How you doing, buddy? Hi. Okay. We're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to rock and roll. This is about... Watch me... I'm about to rock and roll. Okay. You guys seeing the rocking and the rolling? Whoops. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna need to test this jump 100 different ways. I feel like Max, you almost came right to the end. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting skip. That's too far. I'm gonna need you to play... Oh, Tanner, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, man. I'm sorry. Sorry I let you down. How's my day going? I don't know. It's okay. Fun to be playing distance on stream. That's the focus here. Yes, I do. I just don't know the name of... Oh. That could be it. Okay. You also didn't know until Dan Bino. Oh, classic Dan Bino move. The Dan Bino. Yeah, Max, I'm gonna see if I did enough just in that first bit to justify. The Dan Bino. Not Bandino. A common misconception. It's the official Dan Bino. Because I made a poll once on the Discord. You guys, some of you guys remember for sure. Oh, I went too high on that. Really, Tribo? This isn't the big skip because you guys passed me right here and never looked back, but yeah, maybe. Tillin, welcome. Well, then I should learn that skip to the utmost proficiency, Tribo. But I put a poll out on Discord probably like a year ago now that said Bandino, 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 or Dan Bino. Those were the 4 options, and Dan Bino won. So since then, Dino actually switched his Steam username to Dan Bino. He's kept it that way. He has not changed. He's still Dan Bino. And so the second skip. Like skipping this chunk, hey? Ah, so close. Oh, I launched way too high there. That was too high. That wasn't bad. That could have been much worse. Dan Bino, the World Wide Web surfing Sinodower. Sinodowers. DNA. Sinodar DNA. Anyways, that is one big pile of shit. Anyways. Thanks, Tillin. Nice. George Noyce. Yeah, I'm trying to diamond this stinking stage, and I'm stealing stinking stages from Tribo and Max. Max and Tribo. Tribo and Max. Anyways. Focused up, ready to go, ready to get past number 695th, my current position. Not happy about being 695th on this stage. I gotta be higher than that for some arbitrary reason that I haven't come up with yet. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Yes! This is why we play. This is why we play. Oh, I was so convinced that wasn't going to be it. 226th. Good enough. Good enough, I've decided. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I did, Tillin. I did. I didn't pass Tribo though, so that wasn't enough to justify him going back to the stage and fixing that awful first turn he had. But I didn't catch Sidewinder either. So I don't even have enough to force people to go back and replay the stage, but that'll work. That's the classic experience of streaming distance, and then you pass someone else's time, and then you see their username pop up in the bottom corner of them launching distance. Happens every time. But this stage wasn't particularly fun, but I also do feel like I need to go back in. And see what I like. There's got to be skippables here that I'm not doing as well. But the ones that I thought were good made my time worse. So, you know what I mean? Actually, I already missed the one that I thought was good. 100% nightmare fuel? What is your problem? What's your deal? Your replay didn't upload. Well, that's frustrating. But congratulations. I have not diamonded Whisper. I am in fact bad at video games. I have been reminded of that by several people recently, and so it is more cemented in my brain than ever that I am not good at video games. Why did I not barrel roll? What was wrong with my brain there? You still think you suck at the game? Bruh. I can't even judge because relatable, but you're not bad at the game. See, that feels good. There's a good feeling to doing that. That did not feel good. That felt bad. I did that as grip flight the previous time. I don't know why I didn't this time. Chickened out. Ah. Bad, bad, bad. Very extra bad. That was oofs. This was an oofer's run. Yeah. That was bad. So those aren't it. That was way worse than my previous runs. Yeah, I'm firmly gold on this stage. I'm just not able to get that diamond time. And more importantly, I mean, a lot of these stages, you don't even need the diamond to get on that top 1,000 leaderboard. That's more what I like, honestly. Seeing my name on the leaderboard is more justification than the actual, like, diamond. But I guess there are some stages that pretty much require diamond to be on that page anyways. But the fact that I am like quite far behind other people's times here tells me there is stuff I'm not doing. But I did a couple little grip flight skips there, and whoops. Well, that sucked. I'm kind of wondering about the buildings. Is there a route through the buildings? And that's just idiotic. But is there a way to use the buildings? I don't know. There might be. I mean, people are beating me by 6 seconds. Like, it does. It does. You're not wrong. Which is the reason I was doubting the possibility of the buildings. See, that's what I thought, Tribo, but all of the small cuts I've tried to do, i.e. this one, have made my times worse. That to me feels better. But every time I do it, my times are worse. You know, we'll try that. We'll see if just that cut helps at all. And then we'll know if my time is substantially worse, then that wasn't a good skip. And this feels better also. Oh, but not if I mess it up. That's true. But the ghosts really distract me. We were talking about Shallow earlier. I have a very hard time playing with ghosts on. They really throw me off. But maybe I'll try it. They tend to make me play worse. But I'll check. Here's my best time. Maybe you should just get good. Okay, so Cass has also switched to be mean mode. You guys inspired her earlier. Okay. Can you? Hopefully that helps. I'm gonna see. Thanks, guys, for the tip. I'm gonna see if that helps. Ah. I tried to hold A right as I got out of the pause menu, but that did not happen. Good thing he is not all that good, actually. That doesn't help. That one doesn't help. It feels fun to do. Okay. So that is patently not what to do. I'm beating him right now. That was iffy. That didn't help either. Okay, now I'm running behind. So we're gonna see if this one helps. Oh dear. Off center. Okay. I can beat him at the normal race parts because he's not particularly good. It's almost worth it to just do a run where I'm just better. And I just do the track normal, just so I have a better version of this ghost to go up against. Because apparently I didn't do that first part very well on my best time. I think I might do that. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen him for a long time. So I'm imagining I'm still got a little bit of a margin of error on this guy. This guy being me, of course. Well, not anymore. Because he actually does that part normally, like a normal human being. But I've messed that part up every single time for the past 15 attempts. So maybe it's more realistic to have a version of me that messes that up. Barely better, but it is better. That doesn't sound like a thing I'm going to be able to learn. Tribo. Okay. So a version of me that does the regular course a little bit better will be helpful. That's so many E's, Tribo. That is way too many E's. The amount of E's involved there is just ludicrous. Whoops. That's where the edge of the course is. Oops. To what are you referring by a wing pump? Just describe it to me. Oh, you already were. You were in the midst of doing that. It's just popping wings open to do a quick maneuver and then going back to grip flight. So your thing that's easier than grip flight is just grip flight, but with an extra step. Like that kind of a thing? Do you know how to roll with wings open? No. As far as I know, that's not possible. Roll with your wings open. That, I feel like that would remove the point. I look around with the right stick, so I never use the right stick. And then the left moves me around. This is how I'm not changing my controls. If getting diamond on this stage means I have to change my controls that I have muscle memory for, it's simply not happening. Wait a second. If you hold grip with wings open, you roll instead of turning. Hey Phil, welcome in. I'm learning things, apparently. Okay, if... Well... If I hit grip while I'm flying, nothing happens at all. So the way I have the controls set up, which I think is a pretty custom layout. So it could just be my layout too. That's messing everything up. Whoops. Oh. Oh. That's really useful. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I want to go through this. I saw a circle. You know I gotta go through a circle. So anyways, I had to do that really quick. I don't think this stage is happening, guys. It feels like Ol Orby has done every trick in his toolbox. Yeah, that's just not better. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't think I need that stage to be diamond. Feels like I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to get that, and I have to be off stream at 6. Have you tried driving on the bottom of the track? I tried, I just missed. I tried to drive on the bottom of the track and I missed, and I was like, I'm never doing that again. See, shallow. Shallow is a turd. No thank you. Just one, just to show you what I mean by it being a turd. And then never again. This stage. This stage is basically just a drag race. There's no... As far as I've seen, no one's ever had like any like fancy skips or anything for this level. It is just go as fast as you can. And I pretty much guarantee you I won't get the time that I got, because I played this stage probably 1,000 times that one day. Just trying to make the most minute changes to my run. And every time improving by just fractions of seconds. Never a like consequential amount. And just the sheer frustration of doing it over and over and over again. And see, yeah, I'm right in the same pack of all of these runs. And still just no. So, screw you, Shallow. Screw you. Not a fan myself. Okay. Let's see. What else have we got that I am bad at? I'm sure all of these I've tried 100 million times. Like, I only golded this once? Method is fun? Oh, God. I don't trust that at all. And yeah, hackers can go suck a nut, you know? You know what I mean? But Max calling a stage fun is always scary. There's always a degree of fear. Oops. I was like not sure what I was looking at. There's always a degree of fear when Max thinks something is fun. Oh. Oh, you have... Yeah, see, that's a problem. What was that? I couldn't tell what I was even looking at, so that's why I did a stupid and jumped into the wall. Oh. Okay. I need to do some stunts in that section. Wait, I know... Wait a second. Yeah, not right into the beam of light, but... No, I need to be going to... Hold on. Cheating is extra funny because literally everyone can see it. What's the point? Yeah, it's like... Not even like a PvP game either. Like... I don't know. It's just like, what a nerd. What a loser. Whoops. 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 I feel like I vaguely remember driving on those things in the middle. Apparently I'm not doing it right now, but I do vaguely remember it. Oh, hold on. There's got to be a way to not have to do this whole section. Okay? See, without actual proper flight, saying, oh, a loop-de-loop, gross, not doing it, is a lot harder. Oops. This was the educational run. What was that portal? Am I thinking with portals now? Okay. Just a normal run. We're doing just a normal run. My current skill set. And my current knowledge to see how that stacks up against whatever time I have set on this stage. We did our educational run. Now we're doing just a normal run. A little rough off the start. Right off the rip, we're a little bit rough. Right, right. That sucked. Yeah, I had some skips going on because I'm still quite far from the end. And I think I had like 145 on this stage. Or maybe that is close. Yeah, that's my best run. And I messed up several times. So 32 seconds? Max? Something you want to share with the class? Method moment. Big method moment. Max, I'm displeased. I'm displeased with you. My level of being pleased with you has dropped significantly. This is a face of no pleasure. None. 32 seconds. 32. That's bonkers. I'm not gonna go the same way as you. I can guarantee you. Whatever you did... Is this another one of those things where there's like, if you drive through a specific spot, it gives you like just a permanent speed boost? Jump out the starting... Jump out of the side of the starting tunnel. You gotta get this jump. You gotta get this jump just right. And then I have to judge if the buildings are easier to drive on the left side or the right side. Oh, I see what you're talking about. We're gonna try this until we figure out a method. Yes, that's funny. Man, it's hard to grip flight with this thing. You can't die, that takes the speed away. Okay. Man, you have to be precise. But you're going so fast. Yeah, I'm sure it's easier to do it, but then if I'm not boosting, what's the point? Because then I'm just going slower anyways. For what is quite a large tunnel. You'll make the time. So I'm going fast enough that that won't matter. I always hit something. Okay. Just gotta keep running this back. Man, why is it so hard to control the grip flight even when I'm just driving normal? At the start here. Just get to the checkpoint alive and back on the road, and then you... Oh yeah, I'm dramatically slower if... This is gonna be hell. This is gonna be hell. Oh, man. Oh, just jump out the side. Just jump out the side at the start of the track. It's easy. This is going to be funny. You guys love to watch me suffer. Max moment. Max! Almost. We should take bets on how long he lives after he lands the start skip. That's just rude. That's just not nice. It's just unkind. "5 seconds, Tribo." Unkind. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out if it's like easier to not try to Spider-Man it. Whoops, 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 whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. No, I think keeping it moving forward probably is the easier. How fast is this? Let's back it up. You don't really get a choice as to which direction you go once you're doing this. Okay. You weren't taking my... Well, I wasn't. I don't know your path. That was all accident, Max. Brakes? Dude, I've played racing games since that was my first video game I ever actually picked up the controller and played was a racing game. And in my entire life, I have never used the brake option in a racing game. Never. I will let off the gas. Well, we'll try that, Max. We'll try letting off the gas on occasion. But brakes? My guy. Are you serious? No. Not on Orbit Crush. Not here. Not now. This is our time. I need to keep an eye on the actual real life time as well, because I cannot stream any later than 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. or Eastern Daylight Time or whatever it is right now. Darn it. What was I supposed to say sorry A for? Besides, Max is Canadian too. I certainly am when I'm in Canada, Max, but the reason I'm not, I've explained this 2 million times, so it's just the very quick abridged version. I'm on an extended visit with Alicia's family in the United States, and so that is why I'm currently not monetized on Twitch, because they were very clear that I was not allowed to make any money at all while I'm here. So, yes, I am currently in the Eastern time zone in the US. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can do this one. I feel like I will be working on this stage longer than I'm able to stream, and I need to pick like an easy, fast course to finish off with. Humidity zone? It's been dry as beans since I've been here, but I'm used to dry as beans, so that's fine. What are the Lost to Echoes stages, and why am I only 82% here? Silver. These must be hard. Silver. Okay. Basic Cataclysm. You said it was workshop. I'm not gonna go and leave the game and download a bunch of stuff. Well, I'm on a completely different computer though, Max. So nothing I downloaded before. I'm using Leisha's laptop to stream right now. This is none of this is my usual setup other than the camera. I need to do a stunt there. I'll take a look to see if there's anything like already downloaded. Okay, you can probably go through the buildings for that bit. This is boring. I think this is like, these are like the story mode levels, right? And this would be like just the introductory level. So it's not trying to be interesting. But surely it has its secrets hidden below the surface. Methods unknown to mortal men on how to do this stage quickerly. Oh yeah, you can fly around that building. No problem. Wait, do they have my wings turned off? Are my wings turned off? Is that... Oops. Also, I have never really considered the legalities of streaming while abroad. Like, could you work from home for a Canadian company while in the States? I think so, but the job I had in Canada definitely doesn't have work from home options. So I am currently like at that point, like, I believe so, but I didn't want to risk it off of being a Twitch streamer. Like, this is something I do for fun. I have no real intentions of, you know, the profit. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that means more about like where I physically was when I did it, rather. I guess I'm not being hired out to stream, right? It's kind of a self-employment situation. Yeah, I always lean towards the safe side. Okay. Let's try a couple things here, because I feel like I saw some things that were skippable. But I'm not exactly sure what my method of skipping them will be, because I didn't have to fly at all to do the stage to do the stage normally. Yeah, exactly, Cass. I just want to hang out with you guys. Have a good time. And I'm glad that I'm still able to do that in some capacity, even if it's not to the more grandiose extent of my previous streams. I'm sure this opening segment. Oh right, I have to actually do a stunt there. I'm sure that opening segment has more things I could be doing to skip. Orbit streams are always a blessing. That's so kind, Phil. Thank you. I'm glad some people think so. Yeah, Bill is currently in the care of Dino. So I haven't requested an update recently, but Bill is alive and well from my understanding. Unless I'm being lied to by that nefarious Dr. Dino. The devious fiend known as Dan Bino. Checking something. I should have landed. Okay. I should have done a wall ride. Hold on. We're learning this. I'm convinced this is faster. But you still have to do it well. Okay, I just want to figure out where exactly the end point is. It's taking pictures of me. So hold on. I didn't mean to restart the whole stage. What was I doing? I only have half an hour. Do we know when Dennis's stream is starting today? Does anyone have the deets on why he isn't supporting his bro right now? Rude? Okay, rude. Weird. 6 p.m. Okay. So that's good. If he starts like 5 minutes early, if he starts like 5 minutes early, I can raid him. So you can shoot him a text about that. Oh, or he can pop into my chat so I can call him rude face to face. Rude? You're freaking rude, Dennis. I was out here. I got another diamond. I got on another leaderboard. And when I turned to try to see my friend Dennis being supportive and saying, "Yay, go Nick. He's my favorite." What did I see? Nothing. Nothing. Just tears. Just tears welling up in my eyes. That's all I could see, Dennis. That's all I could see. How was Ghost Runner, by the way? Horde. Horde game. I don't want to hear your excuses. It's like this Twitch family means nothing to you. It's heartbreaking. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can raid you. After what you've done to me, after the pain you've caused. No, it's super fun game. It's just really hard. You'll like it. It'll be up your alley. What did I do? Where did I go? Where did I come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Hey, I did it wrong. I'm still at work and I'm at... Yeah, see? At least Phil's my friend. That is not better. You left work just to be here? Yeah. Sorry, boss. Orbit just went live. I understand, son. But yeah, Dennis, if you start like a few minutes early, I'll be able to raid you. But I do have to pick Leisha up from work at, like, she's off at 6:30, so I'm going to be off stream at 6. But yeah, hopefully I can get a new PB on this stage before that. You know what? I think we're just going to do a simple run here. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things with this skip just yet. I think likely there's an easier one later down the road. And it might be enough to get us the diamond. I don't know that for certain. And even just maybe skipping that little chunk of this road is enough to justify a little bit of flight. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Max starts the stream like, "Hey guys, welcome to the stream." Oh, and Dennis is live. Okay guys, thanks for joining us today. Quickest live stream ever award goes to... I guess I kinda did that last week. I was gonna stream and then I realized Dennis went live at the exact same time as me and I was like, that's gonna confuse people. You know what? I didn't need to do this, and he schedules out his stuff, so I was like, yeah. That sucks. Hold on. What do I need to do here? just a barrel roll. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, that's way better. I know, Dennis, but it just didn't feel right. Okay. Now we've got this. We've at least got a PB on our hands, and I'm looking over at the clock, worriedly, like, Nick, you cannot try for diamond. If this simple skip doesn't work out, sucks to suck, you gotta move on. Like, it's not something you can sit here and try to perfect for 5 hours. If you can't do a diamond time with the simple skip, then it's not in the cards today, pal. It is what it is. Yeah, I think we were playing very different games. I was gonna do Ghost Runner that day. That was gonna be my Ghost Runner stream. Someone did follow me from that Ghost Runner stream, and they seemed really like kind and supportive, and like, you know, obviously a fan of Ghost Runner. Thanks guys for 150 followers. It doesn't really feel like it happened, so that's why I had forgotten to say thank you for that, but thank you. I hit that. I don't know if I'm still at it, because I lose followers pretty regularly, but I was yesterday. I was at 150, so thank you guys. But someone followed me from Ghost Runner, and I really, like, I was considerably bad at that game to a pretty frustrating degree. And I love the art style, I love the visual, I love the idea, but I don't know that I can ever actually play that game again. Like, I have zero skill. It's just a disheartening experience at times. And so I feel bad that person probably followed me for Ghost Runner. $5.38. Okay. Subway Surfers. I mean, we did that. I like trains. Yeah, that jump scared me. I didn't realize there was a train there. I gotta go a little bit higher. Yeah, and that's okay. Everybody unfollow Tribo. Mass unfollow Tribo because he's a meanie. He's a meanie. He's a meanie. He's rude. Bro. Mass unfollow. Mass unfollow. Try baby. Hashtag try baby in chat. Try baby. Try baby. Try baby. Bully him. Bully him. Love you, Tribo. Oh. Hashtag try baby. On your streams you can get away with that, Tribo, but I have power here. Okay. Okay. Gotta focus up because this is how I'm gonna be driving to pick Leisha up from work if I stream past 6. I'm gonna be just hit the boosts. I guess that's true, Tribo. I guess you don't really get neither of us get away with much. We both get our fair share of bullying from our communities. Not nearly as bad as Tom gets it, but you know, to some degree, right? We get a decent chunk of that. Okay, choo choo alert. No. What happened with my brain? Why did my brain shut off? Why did my brain shut off? Tribo knows we don't watch his streams for good. The good, cool gameplay callback. Ouch. Yikes. No, like, I know I'm not good at video games. Like, it's not... Streaming was so... like, last resort. And I love streaming. Now. But when I started, I did not care about streaming. I have probably told this story before, but probably not for a long time. I used to well, I still actively would like to be a filmmaker. And I've done music and, you know, all sorts of different genres of music and YouTube videos, and I just love creating things. And the reason I started Twitch streaming was because my life became very chaotic in 2023, and I went like months without making anything. And my whole personality relies on the things I create. Like, I defined myself growing up as like, well, I wrote a full novel when I was 14, and I, you know, filmed this short, and I did this thing, and that's like all I talked about. So going like months upon months of not creating a single thing, I was like, whatever, I gotta do something. I have to have like a thing that I can point to as like, well, I did that recently. And so I started streaming because it's an easy thing. It doesn't, you don't need to edit it. You don't need to render. You don't need to do any post-processing. It's just whatever you created in that 2-hour time frame is what it is. The audio that's going into your mic, good enough. Whatever it is showing up on screen, that's what people get. And so it was easy for me to, you know, do that compared to I needed to do a roll there. Not the one I wrote when I was 14. Dennis, now you're bullying me too? Thanks, Fustra, for standing up for me. Spider Canada? Spider Canada? Spider Manada. Oh. But I just love making things. And so, like, I know I'm not good at video games, but it's like, well, that's a thing I technically can do. I can turn on some gameplay and make stupid jokes over it. I'm capable of that. And it was an easy thing to do. Now I do it because I love it. And also because my life is still too chaotic to justify anything bigger than that. But I do love it. I didn't love it at the start. The community has made me love it. I would argue that when I first started streaming, I kind of disliked it. But I felt like I needed to do it to keep like my improv brain like sort of mushy, you know? And like keep sort of those like information about how to have decent audio and how to have decent visuals and stuff like sort of actively being worked. And now I just like hanging out with you guys. So yeah, keep it mushy. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what the Orbit Crush stream's goal is, Clint. Keep it mushy. That's going to be our outro from now on. All right, chat. Keep it mushy. How awful would that be? You know what? Now I might do it just because it sounds horrible. Just because I think that would actually lower the quality of the streams. The overall quality of what we do here, I think, would be lessened if I end every stream by telling you guys to keep it mushy. I think I would actively lose followers. And since I already do that pretty frequently, I think I might. I think I might add keep it mushy. Mushy. Everyone be mushy and cry. That's a strange demand. Oh, just the slightest of improvements. Just barely. But that's good enough. That moved me up 4,631 spots. Good enough. One way to lower the stream quality is reducing the kill. Yeah. No, that's hilarious. That's really good. That's a yeah. Throw in a bitrate joke. That's great, Dennis. That's funny. That's good stuff. Survival of the fittest and keep it mushy. Always be mushing. Okay, really quick. We go to the main menu here. Whoa! 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 Okay. Okay. You're so welcome for my well-timed, very funny joke. Super funny. I laughed. More in your expense, but okay. Wait. What the? What? Where's the track part? Where's the track? Holy jeez. We found the track. Well, why is it to the left? Why isn't it straight? Okay, you can't boost. You can't do anything. Max, so you two, you dig up dinosaurs. You wanted me to play this? This is the stage you wanted me to. That's a really fun soundtrack that this track has. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. thing you bring up is that it's not my PB. Seriously? Seriously, Max? I'm not happy with you. I have 9 minutes. I have 9 minutes. I have 9 minutes. Okay. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for Rick. I gotta do it for Rick. Gotta get the PB. This matters to me for some reason. It doesn't matter. I have to start without moving to... What? What? I gotta do it for Nimoy. For Nimoy. Anyways. That's bonkers. That they would add like glitches and hacks into this. Glitches and hacks. That's what it is. Happy? Oh, far better. Far better time. Look at that. Me on the leaderboard. Me on the leaderboard that has 253 people total. I made it on the leaderboard. And I beat General Kenobi. Max, you're just proud that you have the world record time on the world's worst stage. Oh no. Keep it Ricky for mush. Keep it mushy for Rick. Guys, you know we always keeping it mushy. You're 15th, Charlotte? Look at that. There you are. I don't know why you wanted us to know that. That's kind of sad. I mean, I very well might. This definitely isn't. This isn't it? This isn't the worst stage of the entire game? Just hear that relaxing ambiance. It's fun. It's good. Yeah, that'll be a good... It takes me back to the Foundry on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Okay. Well, I mean, first off, I want to say a huge thanks to everyone for joining in on today's stream. It's a lot of fun. We did get a few PBs, a few... We got at least one diamond. The stick bug map. Well, that's okay, Tom, because we're gonna go talk to Dennis. Stick bug map. Stick bug map. Yeah, I am. I'm waiting. I'm right here. Do you see me right here? I don't know that this. I feel like Max had a bad dream about the alleged stick bug map. I don't think it's real. I think it was a bad dream. It was all a nightmare. Variable dogma. Oh, he booted up the game. I guess he wants to figure out what it is. I saw it just pop up. Are you saying that Max is AI, Cass, or are you saying that the stage is AI? Or was it all in like the Matrix? Is this like a simulation theory thing, or what's going on? No, that's not what I want. I don't want to create a thingy majiggy. Don't you hate that when the platform thinks you want to create a thingy majiggy? Anyways, guys, I want you to give your full support to my good friend, teammate here on Twitch. Nothing here happens without his assistance, really. So go give Dennis a huge a huge smooch. Just give him a big old smooch. Keep it mushy. I'll see you guys. Keep it mushy, chat. See you later.